he diagnoses depression and possible Alzheimer's disease. 2006 or 2005, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And was she having memory problems even before that?
Not so much memory loss, it's just confusion. Right after her mother passed away, which I think was 2004, and then my dad passed away in 2006, and it got significantly, worse. She just would say, I don't know a lot. We would ask her any question, and she's like, I don't know. It was just like she threw in the towel, and, where are your keys? I don't know. So we weren't sure if she really forgot things or if she had just thrown in the towel.
Just left the virtual meeting, finally, that we held on behalf of Mom with Vandy specialist Dr. Newhouse. And, we've been working so hard to determine the root, like how did this happen to Mom? And is there anything that can be done? And is it even dementia? And, is it confused for depression? Did we treat it correctly in the past? Are we treating it correctly now? I desperately want to fix her and reverse it. It's been my obsession for a good while now, and it just breaks my heart, and it makes me incredibly angry to think, what are the odds of this situation happening to my mother, my family. We already lost Dad. The specialist, wonderful. However, Mom's about to turn 67 and has been dealing with this for over a decade, and probably is dementia. Sure, depression probably has something to do with it, or maybe it's the dementia that's making her depressed. It might not be the depression that made her demented. But either way, there's been so much time to have passed that it's really going to be difficult to tell until after she passes. You can probably get a lot of answers on an autopsy, but not necessarily until then. We could get some information on some if we did some pretty invasive scans and testing, which, that's turning Mom into a lab rat. And I'm not sure I am sure that that's not what I'm going to do. It's not okay. And I don't want to put my mommy through that. So now we're focused, I guess, on her quality of life and doing what we can to give her a decent quality of life for however long she has left. Dr. Newhouse, as well as everyone else I've talked to, they're all fairly confident that she's in the late stages. Considering that this has been going on for over a decade, they're all impressed with how slowly it has moved. And I would say they don't expect it to last much longer, and that the best scenario would be to give her the best quality of life and give myself a good quality of life and keep myself healthy. And we won't officially find out if it's genetic and what it is until she passes away. So I've really depleted all of my options. I've tried, plan A, plan B, plan C. But it all seems to be circling back to it just is what it is. And I am trying to accept it, to cope, and to essentially let her go. It's just, there are no words for how devastating this whole thing